What up, gamers? It's Noon here, back with a new series. I'm going to be playing some Magic the Gathering. I want to get to Mythic, so I think I'm going to call this the quest for Mythic or something like that. I think I'm currently silver tier, so I've got a little way to go, but yeah. And it's just going to be in limited in draft. I'm not a crazy strong drafter by any means. So, you know, I think my silver rank is fair and warranted. This is the new Final Fantasy set. This is my first ever draft. So let's see how we go. Our rare here is Master Zandy, Flash 2/2 for 4. When it enters, return target spell permanent to its owner's hand. That's pretty reasonable. 4 mana 3/4. When a creature you control gets attacks alone, it gets double strike, and when it deals combat damage, you can cast an instant or sorcery, costing 3 or less from the graveyard without paying its cost. That seems pretty good. Some other good cards here. Rydia is strong. Delivery Moogle is pretty strong. Demon Wall is pretty strong. I like this Cornered by Black Mages. I'm not sure if I should be taking this Venser here. I think I like the safer Almasi better. Mana value 3 or less is a bit unfortunate because there's a lot of 4 mana cost matters stuff going on. I also like the single pip cost here, so I think I'm happy taking the safer Almasi. Alright, and Jill Shiva's Dominant is a great card. So it's a 3 mana 2/2 bounce, so straight up just better than the one that we passed. Not flash though. And then for 5 mana, you can turn it into one of these new Saga creatures, which is kind of an aggro creature. So can't be blocked, and then tap all lands. Is there anything else here that's sort of on the same level? Not really. Ice Magic is pretty strong blue removal. I like the wizard theme that this that Black Red has going on. We could end up in a 3-color Black Red Blue Grixis situation, but I think I'm just happy with the Jill here. Okay, nothing too exciting. Oh, there's the Sephiroth's intervention. Destroy target creature, gain 2 instant speed for 4. Just, yeah, premium common removal. Traveling Overworld is also interesting. At 7 mana, it's too expensive, but if you just have a couple of towns, it becomes pretty affordable. White Aurosite is some good removal. Gubu Gardener is nice and green. But I think Sephiroth's Intervention is just the strongest card there. Maybe Suplex here? 2 mana, deal 3, or exile target artifact. Fight On is fine, but I don't want to take it very high. Same with Undercity Dire Rats. I'd be happy to have one of those in my deck, but I don't want to pick it particularly high. We don't really have a lane here. The Grixis colors do play well together, so I'm sort of happy thinking that we might do those. I actually played the paper pre-release. I don't know if you can see, it's like with my Final Fantasy pre-release draft box here. Where's the camera? There we go. Sealed, rather. And someone played this against me, and they whiffed both times. They played it twice. I felt pretty bad for them, but pretty good for me. Now the Ice Flan for the island cycling, or Hill Gyges for the mountain cycling. I think I like the Ice Flan better. Cloud of Darkness is a strong card. Random Encounter is very fun. I can see this being a really fun way to win or lose a game. But it's actually a very good card. Okay, now what have we got? Final Days, 2/2 black horror tokens, flashback for 6. I mean, it's a nice 4 things matter creature. 1 mana first strike trick equipment, basically. You could just take the Hills Gyges now. I think that's fine. with the mountain cycling. I think I quite like that. Kind of helps fix if we're going for this Grixis situation. Not getting much black, I should say. Okay, Summon Shiva is very strong. Syncopate is a really nice interactive spell. It's just a counter for X. Lionheart is also really good, though I don't think this is a Lionheart deck exactly. We've got quite a few expensive cards. I think I just like this Syncopate for some early interaction. Goes with our Suplex. What's this? Brainstorm, draw 3, then put 2 on top. Not as good as it feels like it should be to me. I feel like it's kind of famously not a good card. I'll take a fight on now, but I'm hoping not to play it probably, unless I get a bunch more black or... oh, well... or graveyard stuff. So the Demon Wall's really nice. 2 mana, 3/3 Defender Menace just gums up the board really nicely, and then when it has counters, it can attack. This guy is kind of better in the ramp or artifact deck, but it's playable. Sorcerer's Schemes, what's this? Oh, okay. Let's just return something that has flashback. Shinra Reinforcements versus the Elder. I think I'll take the Elder. I'm leaning less towards black here. A Magic Damper is just a kind of mediocre trick. Could take this and try and splash some white instead of splashing black. I think I'll take it and sideboard it. Those other cards are replaceable. Yeah, we get this anyway. I mean, Magic Damper is not a terrible card. It's just not exciting at all. Hey, I love seeing a last pick basic island. Obviously, it doesn't actually mean anything, but I think it's cool. Okay, well, this is the kind of card that you might consider splashing. When it enters, make it 2/2, 6 mana, flip it, win the game, basically. On the other hand, there's a Lightning Bolt. And a Thief's Knife, and a Fang. I mean, this is an amazing pack. And a land that we want, another Syncopate. I'm kind of tempted to take the Dion. I took that land. I don't have to be playing black. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Is it worth getting out of our lane, our nice, happy... Like, we've got a pretty good Grixis start, I would say. I'm just going to take the Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's an incredible card. Okay. This is a pretty good 4-cost matters situation, though do we have many 4-cost spells? We don't. What have we got? We've got Suplex, Syncopate, and Lightning Bolt. Thrum. There's also the Pixie. Maybe I just want the Pixie here. We're not that blue, honestly. Could also take the Treno. It's a bit early for a Treno, I think. Ahriman is also a strong card. Sahagin kind of goes off. Oh, this Magitech Infantry, by the way, don't sleep on it. If you're in a white X aggro deck, you want to be taking them real high. Yeah, look, I think I'll take the Pixie. It's almost card draw. What have we got here? Okay. I think I like the Fire Magic here. Unfortunately, the add 2 version doesn't trigger the 4-cost matters things, but it's some nice damage. Could take the Fang. I don't think I like Jadur. Again, there's a lot of lands that we would love to pick up going around, but I think I just like the Fire Magic, the playable here. Okay, Circle of Power. Oh, Emperor Palamecia. This is what we're looking for. This is the signpost uncommon, and getting it pick 4 suggests that we might be in the right... I mean, look at this pack. This is all Grixis. So we'll wield something here. Would love a Light of Judgment. Wouldn't mind a Self-Destruct. Would love the Circle of Power. Draw 2, gain 2, make an 0/1 wizard ping. But yeah, the Emperor Palamecia is just great. So it ramps, sort of, and you add counters, and then whenever it attacks, deals X damage to each creature's. So now we need to be... Oh, wow. 5th pick intervention is incredible. I think we're in the right lane here. I would also like this stuck in Summoner's Sanctum, but this is also a 4-mana spell. Oh shit. Okay. Wow, we're getting hooked up. Okay, so we've got this 5-mana Goldbez Sir Conrad. Whenever a creature dies or a creature is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature leaves your graveyard, deals 1 to each player. I think I just want another Emperor. Could also take this Hecdize. So this is top end, it's double black, and it is more for the like green-black sort of thing. Queen Brani is awesome. We do need some big spells though. So Prowess, whenever she attacks, make a 0/1 black wizard token with ping. The Dragon's Wyvern, maybe the best blue common, but I'm just very happy with Queen Brani here. Okay, there's another Ice Magic, which I'm very happy with. So again, this can be a nice 4-mana spell. Also would like that Village. How are we going? So we're at 17 cards. I think at this stage, I'm very happy to take the Fixing. Though again, look, we've got all playable cards here. Syncopate's the only other one that I'm really excited about, and I think this is more of an aggro card. But like all our colors, I think we are in the right lane here. Another Fixing, that's incredible. These are both like decent cards that I'd be happy to put in my deck, but they're pretty replaceable. Now, again, 4 playable cards is amazing. I think I like the Dire Rat best here. Well, I hope I do because I've got it. Yeah, and I think I'll take the Self-Destruct here. It's not amazing, and I'd rather not play it. You know what? I'm actually going to let someone else have this Airship Crash. Pick 14, Sir Conrad is messed up. That's inappropriate. What's that deck looking like? 12 creatures, 8 instants and sorceries. I think just more interventions is great. This is a nice pack. Summon Fenrir is a really strong card. I would be happy with either of these lands. I'd be happy with this Ice Flan or this Syncopate, but we're going to get some of that back, so... We're just on Mono Sephiroth's Intervention. Tell a Great Sage. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 hero creature token. If 4 or more mana was spent to cast that spell, draw 2. If 8 or more was spent, sacrifice Teller, and it deals 8 or more damage. Okay, I mean, let's take that. This is it's a nice rare. We are in the right lane. Okay, I would love to wheel this as well. But yeah, we do need some expensive spells. Evil Reawakened would be great. I'll take that on the wheel. But yeah, we want this Tell a Great Sage. Honestly, I'm not sure about playing this Golbez. Okay, another pretty reasonable pack. Gaius von Belsar, sort of a weird Edict situation. Hecdize is just really strong, minor hand disruption. I think I just want the Ice Magic, though. Summon Girlfriend Ifrit, also reasonable card, but I think we just want the 4-mana spell here. Dark Knight's Greatsword. It's not 4 mana. Sleep Magic, nice 1 mana removal. How much flashback do I have? Not much, I think. Possibly none? Yeah, I have none. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'll call it Mountain Chocobo, actually. I think that's what I want. It does have flashback. It costs 4. It fixes, sort of... Or, yeah. It's kind of a creature. Okay. Lock Coal, 3 mana, 2/3 Death Touch Lifelink is just like a really nice thing to have. Combat Tutorial is also a really strong card. I would like more... I'll take almost infinite Ice Magics. Do I want to summon Shiva? I think I'd rather take the draw here. I'm not sure about this. This is another tricky pick, but we're going to get some of that back, so that's fine. Again, notably doesn't cost 4 or more. Quistis Treep is strong. Just lets you play a target instant or sorcery from your graveyard. It's obviously kind of a late game play, really. Okay, we want some... Oh, what's Ultima Origin of Oblivion? Whenever it attacks, put a blight counter, loses all land types and taps. Okay, alright. It's strikes me as more of a constructed card, but I'm not sure. This is a nice 4 mana spell. I'm happy with that. Take more of those, I think. Here's the Ice Flan if we want it. I think I probably do for the cycling versus a Hecdize. Like, we're kind of really red-blue with a splashing 3 interventions. So let's take this. Oh, I think we want another Treno here. Like, we've got the playables. That's fine. Evil Bree Awakened on the wheel, as predicted. Do I want the battle, though? I think I want the 5 mana spell. Again, still a fairly light black splash. What the heck is going on here? Okay, well, like, these are 3 very strong cards. I think I just want the Merchant here. The draw discard is quite powerful. Take the Iron Man, I reckon. Yeah, probably won't play it in the end. What the hell is this? Fine, we'll take the Lock Coal and the last picture. This was a crazy draft. We were in the right lane. Like, I feel like, I don't know, if you've watched some of my other videos, my like grand strategy videos playing Europe Universalis or whatever, you'll know I often say I hate having good choices. I want tough choices, or like choices between bad things. Whereas here we only had choices between good things. You can cut the Shinra pretty easily. I guess we're playing the Lock Coal, like, it's just a very powerful effect. We do have, like, 3 cyclers here. I'm not sure if I want to play the Hill Gygus. I could see cutting that. I could see cutting the Self-Destruct. So need to make 3 more cuts. My Mythic Elder's a bit filler. Honestly, I could see cutting the Lock Coal. Death Touch Lifelink is just such a nice way to gum up the board. We're not really that aggro, so I could see cutting the Pixie as well. But do we have many ways of dealing with flyers? I guess we've got 3 interventions is how we deal with flyers. Yeah, I could see cutting that. Not sure about that, actually. Queequern is quite nice. Quite nice. These are really 2s, aren't they? What does this one do? Oh yeah, the double cross, and you can cast a spell from your X. Yeah, I mean, we do have quite a few hits for that, so I think that's worth it. It is kind of more of an aggro card. Too many good cards. So hard to cut. We need to make 2 cuts. Oof. I like all of our spells. I think our removal is really strong. We've got some 4 mana situations here. I mean, the Mountain Chocobo is kind of filler. We don't have any 8 mana cost. Oh, I guess we've got the Blizzaga. Is that right? That's 6, 8. Yeah, and the Fire Magic is 6. Alright. So we've only got 1 8 mana hit for this, which is fine. We don't need to deal 8 damage in that way. I kind of want to cut my Almasi. This is kind of a limited card draw. Let's cut the lock. 16 lands, 2 Ice Flans, and a Mountain Chocobo. I think that's probably fine. It wants to give me an extra mountain. We've got these 2 island cyclers, and I guess most of our early plays are red, technically. It's sort of a turn 2 play. Not sure about this. No, I think I like cutting 1 more red. So then we've got 7 red sources, 6, 7, 8 blue sources and 4 black sources. That seems fine. I mean, Evil Reawakened, it's not perfect in our deck. I guess I could cut that and play an extra land, and then I could cut a swamp as well, probably. Or what would I play instead of that? Like maybe Magic Damper or something like that. The Pixie. Yeah. Like, I want to do the 4-cost matters, but I also just want to be able to play my cards reliably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, maybe 9. What have we got? Yeah. Now, look, let's run it out like this. See how we go. Win, lose, or draw. We've got some Grixis 4 mana spells, matters, control business. My first ever game. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm in silver. Just by the way, Infamous Grouse, I'm applying to Wizards to change my screen name. Okay. No red here is pretty unfortunate. Oof. Can I keep this? I've got a 2, and if I've got a few draw steps to get a 3. It's a little sketchy, but I think I'm keeping. Let's just rip a mountain off the top. Like that. I reckon that's probably the plan, is just rip a mountain off the top. Oh, nice Emperor Palamecia you got there, bud. Sure would be a shame if something happened to it. Do I want to Ice Magic instead? No, I can do that later. Yeah, and I want to kill it now so that they can't use it to cast something. Let's do this. And then we can still syncopate for Ice Magic. Hopefully they just tap out for 4 and we can get them. Okay, well that's not for 4. That's fine. I could have played the Ice Magic there though. Except it had Summoning Sickness, so I can't. As you may have gathered by this stage, I'm not incredible at Magic the Gathering card game. Do I want to hang on to this? Do I want to play my weak one? I think let's just get to the board. It's fine. Take a little bit more damage. It's alright. Can block the hero at least. I could have also hung on an intervention, but I think I want to try and use that for something better than the Wyvern. This 5 mana beast that they've got coming up here. Okay, well, or not. Yep. Now, do I want to do something here? I'll just Lazara their Pixie. They can syncopate that if they want. Okay, that seems like a crazy use of eject to me, but that's fine. nice, and they can put the pixie back down again. Fair enough. Now the problem with playing this is that they're going to kill it immediately. But I guess then I can Evil Reawakened it. Yeah, might as well play it. Nothing else to be done. And yeah, let's attack with our Queequine. Get in for 1 damage. Let's go. We're crushing. I guess they could suplex Exile Teller, which would be annoying, but understandable. Yep. Hit him with that nice. Okay, we are officially getting crushed here. Which is a shame. I feel like we had a reasonable hand, but they have just been doing what we've been doing much better than we've been doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could sack and draw. Let's just end the turn. We can do it on their turn. But I think we're just dead here. Okay. Fair enough. Unfortunate to intervention here. On a token, but it's fine. Okay, nice. Do I have any creatures in my graveyard? I do not. That is unfortunate. So maybe I'm actually dunking the Evil Reawakened here. Do I want to just run out the combat tutorial? I'm very close to dead in the air here. I think I do want to draw. And I guess let's pop it on the Emperor. Okay. Actually, no. Tell you what, I can do it after they move to combat, where they can't play it again. It is annoying because they get the value of the extra hero. Yeah, cast a non-creature spell. Why can I not tap? Oh, because he's got fucking summoning sickness. Alright. GG. You are in real time watching me learn how to play the Magic the Gathering card game. That's alright. Lost our first one. It's a bit of a grind, but that is okay. That was a bit unfortunate. What went wrong there? Just not incredible draws. I think it was fun. Like, yeah, I don't know. Not sure. Not sure. Let's run it out again. If I go 0 and 3, that is okay. The next video will be better. Yeah, so I was thinking about doing a sealed for my first video, because I find drafting a little bit stressful, but it's also just clearly the superior form of Magic the Gathering. Yeah, my plan is to try and get up to top 200 Mythic, which is obviously a big way away. But I think it's possible. What's with not drawing any red? Yeah, I'm keeping here. Hit him with the hello. Again. Nice. Not going to bounce that just yet. Okay. Not going to draw any lands just yet. Let's see, there's one. Yeah, absolutely wreck dragons with him. You know what would be cool? Would be drawing some lands. Alright, now hopefully they play a big spell that buffs their Sahagin. Yeah, combat tutorial on the Sahagin. Or just another Sahagin, you know, that's cool. Alright, I just need to use my mana here. Otherwise we'll get way too far behind on the board. Okay, well, that's gonna be GG, I reckon. If we draw a mountain next turn, can we stabilize? I got color screwed last time, but I wasn't really mana screwed. Lunar Whale is busted. Yeah. Okay, I think that's GG. Oh, that's disappointing. Tap land, can't play anything. Next turn I get to play a Queequern Merchant. It's not good enough. Do I need to be playing 17 lands? I guess I probably do, but I keep not drawing mountains, and I've got more mountains than anything else. I haven't drawn my cyclers at all. I think we're just kind of getting screwed here. Like, I think this is just basically bad luck. I know it's really easy to blame luck. Should I go down a swamp? I don't think so. I do think this Evil Reawakened is looking a little bit weak. So maybe I'll put the Pixie in instead. And then I think I can go down a swamp and up an island. Not sure about that. Obviously, with such a small sample size, it's really hard to say. Like, you know, we might play 3 games, go 0 and 3, and this will be a really ignominious start to my online drafting career. Okay, but look at that. Immediately rewarded. You get the extra island, we get the Pixie. It's nice easy to keep on the draw. A little unfortunate, but that's fine. Okay, looks like we've got a landfall situation going on. Okay, don't love that. This looks like maybe the most fun thing to do in the set, in my opinion, is the Chocobo shenanigans. I should really play a mountain there. That's okay. Okay, tender is fine. Yeah, trade here. Face. No touchy the brownie. Non touchy-vous. Yeah. We've got an instant. enough. I'm just gonna bonk that. Beginning of combat, target creature gets +2/+0. If a player is dealt 6 or more, swap it into a okay thing. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll just take 4 here. Alright. What I'd really like is my Emperor Palamecia. Get a trade. If you want to use a trick here, that is fine. Yep. Okay. I mean, this could be the world's least exciting use of an Ice Flan. To tap a Sabo Tender. I guess I'm just gonna flush this back. I really don't want this on the board, right? Like, it kind of does more damage with landfall than it does by swinging. Yeah. Again, I'll just happily trade off for my Chocobo if 7 Currix here wants to do it, and they do not. And there's the Emperor. You love to see it. Really should have cast my sorcery before I played the land, because they can do stuff in response to the bird there. That's alright. Let's go. Okay. Gonna make that a 5/2, I think. And ping me, of course. Isn't that a landfall? Oh no, that's right. That's not. 5/2. There we go. Okay, you want to swing in and trade for my robot? Nope, you do not. Fair enough. So I could go for 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, from any graveyard. Is there anything I want to cast here? Prisha's Wandering? It's just Intervention. Chocobo Kick? Self-destruct. Nice. Alright. Fair enough. So I guess I'll decline. You know, not bad. Not a bad play from the OP. Oh, oops. I can count to 6. Nice. Nice, we got one. Alright, now we just need 6 more in a row. What do you reckon, chat? Can we do it? Okay, that played out a lot better. I don't think that was really because of me, the little changes that I made after the last game, but, you know. It's always important to be results-oriented. That's what I've learnt in my years of gaming. That's heavy sarcasm, by the way. Don't get into the comments telling me that results-oriented is bad. I know. I'm being silly. Alrighty. Stragus. Let's go. Alright, we've got our colours. We've got our 2-drops and our 3-drops. That looks like a Hippo Tomeo. It's very rude of the opponent not to mulligan, but these things happen. Okay, Commune with Beavers. Seems like a reasonable card. Very, like, replaceable, I would say, for the most part, but... Okay, and they got Hectiles. That is good to know. Let's do this. Drop this guy. The question is, what do I discard? Is it the Teller? We're quite far away from casting it. Whereas we can play everything else in our hand. Okay, nice. They played Reno and Rude instead. I feel good about. I think we can surveil that away. Get the flashback value. Yeah, let's just bounce the Reno. When it deals combat damage, exile the top card, then you can sack a creature or artifact, and then play the card. It is okay. It's not a great card, but it is fine. Do we want the Ice Flan? I didn't think so. And if they play a Hect... I mean, I guess I could have cycled it. Maybe I should have kept the Flan. It's not an exciting card. Yeah, the Hecti is here. I think I'm dropping the Ice Magic. Feels bad, but now they should be worried. I'm discarding an Ice Magic in a red-blue-black deck. Guess I don't want that either. Okay, love to see a 2-mana play on turn 5. Okay, Demon Wall. They should probably swing for 1 here, yeah. Now, I think I'm just going to destroy the Demon Wall. The Reno and Rude I'm not too concerned about. It's 2 menace damage, but whatever. do want that, I think. Oh, actually, that was really silly. I should have flipped this. Whoops. And you know what? I actually really need another land. It's alright, we're doing fine. Okay, discard the Flan. It's fine. I guess I could get the lightning bolt back. Could play a commune with beavers. That's actually quite interesting. I do need to draw some cards, so that feels kind of useful. On the other hand, I could just get rid of their Reno and Rude. Didn't even occur to me. Yeah, look, just for fun, let's play the commune with beavers. Amazing. Amazingly bad. That really sucks. Probably should have played this first, shouldn't I? Okay, I don't think I want that. Wow, I'm really annoyed that I whiffed on that. If I played the lightning bolt, they would be dead next turn. That was silly. I went for the fun play. Still, I think I'm doing okay here. But yeah. So I think I can. They're dead anyway, right? If I tap and exile, transformed, make the teller unblockable, then they're dead. Okay, that's really nice, actually. They're gonna take the teller? Yeah, nice. Okay, we're in a much worse position now. Much worse. I will pull the Mountain Chocobo here, though. Okay. Oh, these are heroes. I thought they were wizards. They look kind of wizardly. Look at those hats. And the staff, and the book. What the hell? Alright. Okay, well look, we're in more trouble than we were, honestly. The combat tutorial and the pixie is quite nice. But we're giving them time. They've got the mana, they've got the card draw. Really irritated with myself about that. Yeah, nice. About that lightning bolt decision. That was really dumb. That might have lost the game here. But Kest Levi, as the old saying goes. Okay. Now I think if I okay, do I have lethal here? They've got 3 blockers, I've got 4 on the ground and 1 in the air. And they've got... Yeah, okay, cool. So I just need to bounce the Cloud of Darkness. Good game. That was a good game. I almost punted. Oh, I did punt. I did terribly there. Okay, we're up to gold. The grind continues. Okay. It's going to be a long video if we get to 7 wins, but, you know, I want to prove it to you all that those first 2 games were, bad variance, not a complete lack of skill. Maybe just a little bit of a lack of skill. Oh, it'll be fun to cast Commune with Beavers. Wouldn't that be fun? 3 amazing spells that I can't play. Ugh. I was really looking for a land, right? Like, anyway, it's okay. We got there. Oh, and that cloud they cast was concerning, but we got there. Alrighty, Fedabona. Delicious. Alright. Yep, that looks like a Keeperino to me. What's with no one politely mulliganing, you know? It's just good form to drop the mulligan. Yeah, they do not have a Syncopate in hand. Or they're very good at passing full control. Okay, Sahagin, nice. Do I want to hold up the ice magic for next turn? I think I just want to swing for 2. It's kind of a 1 mana deal 2 to the opponent, you know? It's like a Bolt Wave or something. Okay, ice magic will be nice on that. Or, in fact, Jill will be nice on that. Yep, the token, that's right. Nothing that feels better in this game than bouncing a token. It was a nice thing about the last set was the 5 mana... the 5/5 mammoth tokens. Okay, lock the ball. Fair enough. What if I were to... Lizara? What can you do here? You're tapped out. Oh, right, deciding top or bottom. Yeah, of course. I understand the basic mechanics of this game, as I've said many times. Okay, just play it again. Love to see it. Let's turn this. Then next turn we can Quistis treat back our Lightning Bolt and bolt the lock. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a 1/1 counters on this equal to that creature's power and then transform it into a trample lifelink. Okay. And then when that dies. Okay, so we need to kill the front side of it, basically. Okay, nice. Can't syncopate that, sadly. Interesting. It's 4 to equip, right. Do I just flip this? I think that's the best use of my mana. I could also call the Mountain Chocobo. No, I think I'm just going to flip here. I'd say this is closer than it looks. Depends what's in their hand. Are they flooding? They have got a lot of lands and a lot of cards in hand. Maybe they're missing a color. Oh, they've got their white mana up, actually. They splashed a double white card? Okay. Yep, fair enough. Okay, we got him. Love to see it. That one was a little more efficient. This is cool. I like the Grixis control. I like the 4-cost matters theme. I like the tempo. I feel like Grixis control just speaks to my soul. You know, again, previous set I was what was it? Target Dragonstorm. I was drafting a lot of Boros nonsense, just because it is strong and good. Okay, we've got removal, hope. That's good enough. Okie dokie. Enters tapped. Exile. Shuffle all non-land cards into your library. Okay, it's pretty nice. Now this is not a very valuable build, but it's important to use your mana efficiently. Okay, now I'm gonna need to start drawing some lands immediately, please. X-Death. Gain 3 life. There are 6 or more permanents in your graveyard transform. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna suplex that guy. No need to mess around. Next turn maybe I can Mountain Chocobo. Alright. Green-black artifacts is a weird one. But I'd love to see a Blitzball and Revelation. They're going to have a better top end than us, but that is, you know, how it goes. Yeah, I think this is our best way to use our mana here. We'll get some extra D. Guarantee a land drop next turn. Ooh, nice. Would you like to trade your busted signpost uncommon for my Chocobo? I'll just end turn there. I might want to cycle. I'm not sure about that. The Flan is quite nice, especially with the Cloud of Darkness on the board. Okay, Swamp Cycling, we love to see it. I mean, Elixir is pretty cool. could lock down the Blitz Ball. That would be fun. Not the Goo Gardener. Okay, so I can deal 9 if I get back the Suplex or the Thrum. I think that's worth it. And I think I want to exile to keep it out of their graveyard. And with the intervention in hand, I think we're looking pretty good here. We've got 3 lethal attackers. It's not a huge... Okay, and they're swinging. That's probably wrong. Because they want to draw 2. Yep, fair enough. They need to play 3 creatures. Or... yeah. Okay, it's a good start. I will discard, I guess. Yeah, nice, nice. Alrighty, doing alright. Doing alright. You know, there's that tooltip that, you know, comes up during loading screens that's like, never give up. Everyone likes a good comeback story. Well, all of you watching this, I would like you in the comments to appreciate this comeback story. Now, 4 and 2. 4 and 2? 5 and 2. I want to know. We are... Sorry, loading screens, not the throne. Okay, 4 and 2. We're now basically break even. So if we win any more, we've made a profit, which is very exciting for my first draft of the format. Obviously, that's now immediately jinxed myself. And you know, as you play more games, you get matched up against people in the same win-loss ratio as you. Okie dokie. Sorry, I just had a little technical difficulty there, but I believe we are back. I'm not sure about this keep. Just got the ice magic and then kind of nothing. Sadly, I think I need to mull it. I mean, this is close. I think it's a mulligan. Okay, and that's much worse, but I'm going to keep this. Yeah, and I think I'm returning the intervention here. It's so uncastable. Or do I want to put back a mountain? Maybe that's better. Yeah, let's do a mountain. Yeah, sorry about that little... I don't know what happened if my computer just died or something, but... Okay, well, if it wasn't a blue land, that was one of the next best options. Okay. I mean, we can play the do-nothing game. I love the do-nothing game. Do-nothing game works for me. A Rufus Shinra. Fair enough. I think I'm just... Huh. This is a tricky one. They're gonna have an intervention in hand for my Emperor. I think I just do it anyway. they play something, I can Thrum it. Next turn I can Intervention the Shinra. Obviously I'm never blocking here. I guess I can... no, never mind. No blocks. Okay. Looks like they've got a pretty nice black-white sacrifice business going on here. The Namazu Trader is a pretty unexciting card. Whenever it attacks, you can sacrifice a creature or artifact to Veil 2. And so Shinra is a really nice enabler for this deck, because every time he attacks, he makes the Dark Star, and then you can sack the Dark Star. Yeah, which is obviously very useful. Is this an artifact? No, it's a fish citizen, of course. Okay, Darkness Crystal. Black spells one less to cast. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile gain 2. Okay. Interesting. You know what? I'm just gonna do it again. Wow, they've really got all the pieces together. They're going to attack and sack the Shambling Seath? Yeah, nice. And then we get drained for 1. Very nice. I think this is the best use of my mana here. If we play this, get back the Lightning Bolt. Okay, nice, nice. Touché. Do I want to attack here? I guess I'm kind of on the defensive. I could also use it as a kind of a trick if I block the Alved with the Quistis and then Fire Magic. I guess I won't. Play the land. Go on, play a land. Okay, or a Minwu White Mage, I guess, if you prefer. Oh, and they didn't attack. Great, okay, well... don't have the mana for that. I think I'm just going to... suplex... play the Pixie. Pass the turn. So I need this many. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with Quistis and the Pixie. I'll keep an Ice Magic, I believe. They're going to be hell sus on this block, but they're doing it anyway. Alright. Yep, they get some Darkness Crystal value here. Yep, and some Salvages value here, but need to do that. No, touching my Lord Master of Hell. I want my Lord Master of Hell. Yeah, I'm gonna play some of my cards. Phoenix Noun. Return target creature card with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard tapped. Or exile a skeleton, spirit, or zombie. Okay. I guess I'm Blizzagering, but what am I Blizzagering? Is it the Seath? It's whenever it attacks. Let's do the Seath. Oh, do I not have... Oh, never mind. Alright, well, let's attack. Taking it, fair enough. It's an instant. I can do something with it later if I want. I can also save my creature. What are they getting back? The Salvages. So it would be. What's going on? Okay. Do I want to bounce something here? I guess I do. Okay. Wow. Is this just lethal? quite. Do I want to attack and put them to 1 and then give them a chance to get me on the crackback? It's pretty close. I think I will. Because then we can bounce the salvages. I think that's good. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, I forgot they could do that. That's rough. Okay, alright. Have they got me? I mean, they would have got me even if I hadn't attacked there, right? Oof. They can attack, sack with the Namazu, but then they are dealing with 4. Okay. Okay. Good game. They had the removal. Go on. Just swing. Oh, that was a shame. But still, it's a good way to go out with the Lord Master of Hell popping. Why are you... Come on, man. Just... Yeah, let's finish this. Alright. Good game, Minotaur Marty. Alright, well, that was a pretty successful first video in the end. It was, there were ups, there were downs, or the other way around, there were downs and ups. Went 4 and 2. 4 and 3, rather. I think that was a pretty sweet deck. Yeah, just about made our money back there. We got some cards. That was fun. Thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, hopefully the first of many videos grinding my way up to top 200 Mythic. You know, like, subscribe, blibbity-blabbity-blue. You know the deal. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye.